Right. Hello. Good afternoon, you guys. No, it's actually early in the morning. Well, it's not early in the morning. Hello. It is High Priestess Jamila. How are y'all? I got to talk a little bit. And I have some exciting news. I don't have very many G babies, which is God babies. Okay. I have my own grandchild, and then I have a couple of little babies that I have proudly become the godmother of, even though I don't really know the parents personally. I have never met the children, okay, but I am still their godmother, okay. So I was scrolling through YouTube and I've been hearing about Chrisean Rock's baby, and I noticed the little cute little boy a few months ago. I've been super duper busy. But I noticed that she's been having some challenges. And all of my G babies don't have this issue. Okay. Hey, sis. All of my G babies don't have this issue, but I decided, and it is said, that Chrisean Rock's son is now my god baby. Okay. I am taking that little boy under my wing and I'm going to be protecting him because I've been quite disturbed by what I've been seeing in the news and the in social media. Hey Shantae, hello, I'm fine. I just so happened to be scrolling through YouTube. I didn't even it just a video popped up. It wasn't even related, I don't think, to the search that I did. And her and her baby popped up. And it was actually one of those mean videos where somebody was saying this baby is not meeting its milestones. And so I looked at a couple of videos and I said I got to come to the rescue of this child right now, immediately. So that's my god baby. Leave him alone. Let him grow into a healthy little boy. Okay. Honestly, a lot of my G babies, I don't like it when they're posted on the internet. One of my G babies is, y'all know, the Everything Seven family, Sevon. His brother's my G baby too, but Sevon, we got like a little thing, me and Sevon. And so that's one of my G babies. But I said I've got to take this child under my wing because it was like an urgency. Oh my God, that poor baby. That poor baby. So many negative, evil eyes pointed at that baby. I can't take it. Okay. No, one EQL. I'm talking about my G baby. I'm talking about my G baby. So the child is has got a lot of negativity, negative energy being pointed at that poor baby. And energy is real. You got all these adults and okay, they keep saying something is wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. Okay. Why can't you just watch her and be happy for her? How do you know that she may not be aware of something? I personally don't see anything wrong with this child. Okay. Children do have different levels of development. This is a fact. And I just think he's a cute little boy. He has very exotic look, and he doesn't deserve all of that. The internet can be cruel. And Spirit said, you got to take this one under your wing. And that's what I'm doing. Because I'm going to tell you something. What if it is some kind of delay? So what? What if it is? Are you going to continue to throw negative energy at this mother and her child? That's horrible, you know? So, and I'm hoping that, once I take him under my wing, that, he just starts flourishing. Because right now, he's in the public eye. Chrisean Rock is, and I'm not even very familiar with her. I know that my daughters know a lot about her, and her, the baby daddy's name is Blueface. Okay, my daughters know a lot about her. I don't know much about her. Okay, I know that there was some partying and drinking and things of that nature. Um, and supposedly she was drinking while she was pregnant with the child. Uh, you know, um, Maybe there wasn't any alcohol in that drink. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that now I think the child is about several months old. And, she is posting her child in social media. And, here's what disturbs me about the situation is that people have a tendency to judge, judge, judge. And I can tell you right now that poor child is getting more negativity from the public eye than positive. I would even say the child is getting the evil eye from adults. Why are these adults on the internet feeling as though they have to point out what they see is wrong? Why do they feel that they have to do that? I understand that y'all have something against Chrisean, but this is a child that is a separate person. And I believe in curses. And I remember a few months ago looking at some videos of that child when he was first born. And as he's been growing, people have not let him grow. They're just saying over and over again, something's wrong with that kid. Something's wrong with that kid. And that's not healthy for that baby. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, she feels the need to continue to have her child out in the public, which is her right. So that's where I step in as the godmother. So I will be looking after that baby, and that baby's covered in my protection because I'm sick of it. It's been going on for months. That poor child is clinging to its mother. You can tell that she's a great mom because you can tell that little boy loves her so much. And he's clinging to his mama because energy, energy. Do you understand me? Energy. And he's too young for that. There used to be a time in our society where people knew boundaries, right? And they had coof. Okay, there was a reason why, if somebody looked at a child and the child probably wasn't attractive. Is that how? Because I don't understand when adults say that babies are ugly. Okay, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one because babies are babies. Some of them can look quite funny looking. They're babies. So I had a deep cry about that like 4 years ago. I had a deep cry about that. I weep for society sometimes, y'all. Okay, but there was a time when people knew. You just don't say, "Oh, look at that baby, ugly." That you don't do. Oh my God, you just don't do that. What's wrong with these people? No, seriously, what's wrong with these people? That's my new G baby. He's on my list of the protected ones. Okay, and you know what? He's gonna be big and strong, and then people gonna stop messing with that baby. Okay, then I this see he's only the. Let me think. I got one, two. I think I got a third G baby, but his mama is stalking me. I might take him on as my godchild too. I'm not gonna be so public about that one, but definitely. And I think his name is I think they call him Junior. So Lou Junior is now under the protection of the Divine Mommy, and he's gonna be fine. He's gonna start walking soon. Okay, and all of those things. He's definitely gonna meet his milestones. Because he's not gonna be bombarded with hate and evil eye. I would say they sending that baby evil eye. I would say that baby has been getting the evil eye since the mama was pregnant with that baby. That's what I would say because people are just, oh God, people are horrible. You know what I mean? And some of the people that made videos, you could just hear the hatred in their voice. And they're using videos of this baby to get attention. And they're exploiting this baby. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And yeah, I'm going to get all up in the business. Yo, because that's just what I do. Okay? You know what I mean? Can y'all hear me okay? Sis, is my sound okay? I wonder if I turned off my, hold on. Okay. I'm good. As long as my Bluetooth is off, I'm good. So how y'all been doing today? Okay, cool. Cool. So I thought I would make this announcement, but there was a time when pregnant women were very private about their pregnancies. And these days, a lot of the youngsters, they out there with their bellies out, and that's beautiful, but you got to be careful. You do. Okay, cool. Oh, it's so clear you had to turn it down. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of people that are relieved because it's disturbing to me. I see energy. I can see things being sent to that baby and spirits being sent to that baby. So what my spirits are gonna do is protect the baby, protect the mama, and clear out all this stuff from around that child. The child is gonna have a guardian angel and everything's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? What kind of marinated meat you got, girl? what kind of meat you got? Yeah, I take on God babies. Just randomly, because I don't know why she gets so much hate. You know what I'm saying? But um, people are now transferring the hatred that they feel for her to her baby, and I think that it can overstimulate a baby. And then also I see a gift. I see spiritual gifts. I see an empath that could possibly end up having challenges in the future because of the negativity that the baby is taking in. Okay. Oh, okay. That sounds good, sis. Yeah, so we gonna take that one in. Okay. And I got room for more. It's gonna be okay. I have room for more. Um and so we just gonna play it by ear. Okay. And see what we gotta do. Now that one, my other G baby, uh he gets a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? And but I had to take this one on too, because we got to eliminate a lot of that hate around that child. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do worry about my own children. Yes, I have all of my children protected as well. Okay, so don't worry about, because people like worry about your own kids, Jamila. Well, I don't worry about my kids at all because my kids are protected. Okay, so yeah. And I don't know what y'all do. Y'all have any commentary about it? Is anybody familiar with this young lady and what she's dealing with? She young. When Jacob was about, I didn't really start putting protection around Jacob until he was about 2. And I should have been putting protection around him before that. I wasn't really practicing when Jacob was born. Jacob was born in 2013, so I wasn't necessarily practicing like hard body, right? And I had him in social media. And yes, I did get hate. I got hate. You know what I'm saying? I got hate. Like, damn, hot heat, hot hate. Like, really? Like, it's a baby. Like, what's wrong with you folk? You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of hatred. And believe it or not, I had to clear him of a lot of stuff. And I did. And so he's perfect. Absolutely perfect. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't have, asked for a better child. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. He's a good kid, man. You know? And so, yeah. But, that was after I realized that. And I feel so bad. It's so much evil in this world, y'all. It is. It's so much evil. And the evil is actually being directed towards little babies. There's sick people in this world that hate children. It's really like okay, I understand maybe if you don't particularly like children, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe, maybe you don't have the patience for children or whatever, but for you to hate the child, like, so yeah, so that's kind of disturbing to me. You know, I used to be Mary Poppins to a lot of the people in the family. I would go and take care of people's babies. I was the babysitter of the family a lot. I babysat a lot of children in my family. Okay. And and that's just what that is, you know what I'm saying? Because and yeah, you know what I mean. So it just is disturbing. And a lot of people on the internet, they do not realize how toxic their energy can be. They don't realize it. Y'all know that. people don't realize that when they're being toxic behind a computer, that people can actually feel that. People can feel that. They can sense that toxic energy. They can. So imagine if you are a little baby. Okay? Most people that have good sense, if they do see a child that is, a little delayed or whatever developmentally, which I don't believe in that necessarily, but I do think that it is important. Milestones are important, and it's a guideline. Sometimes children may take a few more months than others. Some children, um, you know, reach milestones months ahead of other children, and I ran across a video, uh, and I think it was a doctor's video, and in the thumbnail, I looked at it and I said, because and the doctor used a, you know, thing that said behind normal and genius. And I was like, oh my God. Like, and people were a little sad in the comments because there was parents with special needs children, children that were sick, children that, you know, uh, so I just, like I said, y'all, I weep for our society sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm taking on G babies, and y'all know that I got a lot of God babies that are. Um, I have a lot of God babies who didn't quite have loving parents. Okay, like my live G babies. Okay, those are the stories that we hear that we don't want to hear about, but a lot of people don't want to hear that, but so I have those too. But I said this one, I said I got to look out for this one, so this one will be okay. Okay, yeah. So, and but that whole energy thing, it's a real thing. You know, kids can feel that. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to be careful. That I I couldn't imagine. Like, okay, if oh God. Oh wow. Like people putting up videos like talking about this child. Like if you're gonna put up a video about a baby, like it just I don't know, y'all. So yeah, that's one of my little godchildren. And yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And if anybody got a problem with it, I'll just have to spiritually thrash you. Okay. That's just what that is. Okay. That's just what that is. And, yeah. So, mm, mm, mm. Our society is just really, really, really crazy. You know, our society is cray cray. Okay. And, you know, so that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all probably bored with this discussion, but that's it. Here's the thing about it. I have a little altar, like a little healing altar that I have set up. I need to redo it and, get like all kinds of pink and blue candles and stuff, because, it's mainly for, kind of like prayer to look out for children because the no uh while adults go around in their depravity, people are not thinking about it unless it's a parent. Of course, parents are looking out for their own children. But I just kind of looked at Chrisean Rock and I said, wow, I said, she has no idea, you know, she has no idea. And, that's okay because you know what? When I was her age, I had no idea. When I was her age, I had three little ones. Okay. I had three little ones. They were stair steps. And I had no idea, right? I had no idea. Now, my three older children were not in social media as much. Social media is overwhelming for an empath. Like it's awful. It is. So I can't even imagine a baby because people just don't have any filter these days and they're looking for somebody to push their negative energy off on. So I could definitely see where that child was because adults that have problems like that, like the few videos that I've listened to, you can even hear in the adult voices that clearly there's something wrong with the adults that are making videos about this baby, right? Okay, something wrong, some kind of anger issue, something going on, something, okay? And they need somebody to project that to, right? And it's like, well, it's a baby. Why don't you let the baby grow? When it that's just like if you okay, think about it. You're communicating, right? You're communicating with that child, and what you're communicating with that child is that it's something wrong with it. That's what they're that's what there's obviously a lot of people on the internet that are communicating with that child that it's something wrong with the child. Okay. And so instead of this child, the baby looks overwhelmed every time you see the child. It's like, oh my God. um and so that's why I'm going to make sure that I send the child some love, and make sure that child is protected. You know what I mean? I wish I could protect every baby in the world. I wish I could. This world is too big, but I figured I'd do my part. Okay. Because, that's just not fair. That's just not fair at all you know, for people to do that. And being that, you know, when I look at society, there's so many people filled with bad energy, bad spirits, and you know, why are they coming online and projecting that stuff to little babies? I don't understand it. So anyway, I'll be following her. Either she's probably got a TikTok account, maybe an Instagram. I'll make sure that I follow her and look after the little one. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. And yes, one EQ um has a child that is my godchild as well. So I've got like, god babies. Okay. So yeah. I actually have four actually because one of my clients had a baby. So yeah. So anyway. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. And make sure y'all hit the thumbs up on this, and that child will suffer no more. Okay. In fact, we may even see him smile. I felt sad. I said I've never seen that baby smile, or giggle, or laugh. Okay. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen enough footage, but in the future, that's what I want to see: a happy, smiling baby, happy baby that's growing and protected. Okay. Because yeah, I love you too, sis. And I love all of you. And that's pretty much it. So G baby announcements will be, over here on the High Priestess Jamila channel. Okay. And so I'll make sure that I keep track, and I'll update y'all on it too. Because you know, we're gonna fatten that baby up a little bit too, kind of, get them kind of stocky, chunky. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chunk them up a little bit too. So, uh-huh. I always had big old fat chunky babies. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bad for them at that age. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Okay. Happy Friday. Love you guys. Bye bye.